ready for another lesson? Gaijin Hunter. They're not so different after all. Where do we go from here? Again, we talking about women. Again, we talking about specifically American women when American women are only a reflection of women around the world. Let me explain. The Gaijin Hunter. There's a lady out of Japan talking about juicing dudes for the money and all of this stuff and ghosting them after they give them what they want and all kind of shit like that. Why is this coming out in the Japanese culture? You're going to find this in the black culture. You're going to find this in the Indian culture and every other culture you want to insert here. There ain't no difference. I used to think that it was just the American ideology until I realized it's called hypergamy, whatever they want to call it. But then again, the women ain't to blame, it's the men that's to blame. Because you're the one with the resources and all this stuff. And if you buying them cars, taking them on expensive trips and buying them bags and all kind of stuff, I guess that's okay. But you paying to play in some way, shape or form. If you giving her money up front, that's a problem. Now you can take them on vacation and that's cool. You know, you gonna pay for everything, and when you get back to your state or wherever you come from, then you just put them on the back burner. Again, classic example, Tiger Woods. You want to be doing all of this nonsense with this broke, dusty woman, and now she want to sue you for $30 million. Like you ain't already lose enough. If you had just paid the money up front, and if you had just been clear about what kind of relationship this is, monetary or otherwise, you would have been alright. But look where you at. Let this be a lesson to us men, that we need to protect ourselves at all costs. Because the women out here are fishing for big fish, and they trapping them in many ways, shape, and forms. And if you get trapped, you're the one to blame because you're the one that control the relationship. They just control access to the 3-letter word, to the cat, to the peace sleeve, to whatever you want to insert here. But then you start to realize that the peace sleeve ain't as important as we was led to believe. The peace sleeve ain't important because it's just peace sleeve. The only difference between peace sleeve and your hand is that it's warmer and you can produce children from it and many other secretions and all kind of crap. But ain't no difference. The emotional damage that come with being with woman, a woman, especially woman, that all about juicing men, will only take a toll on you. And you can juice men until your heart's content. But what they fail to realize that if you juice the wrong dude and he end you, nobody gonna say, oh, you know, this was a bad situation and he was taking advantage of him, blah, blah, blah. The first thing gonna say is he's an animal. They're gonna throw him up under the jail cell. Or he's an incel, he's an infidel, and whatever you want to insert here. Because she was the one that drove him to do that. But then again, he was the one that was willingly volunteering himself to be crucified. Let that sink in. The women could never do wrong, even though the man brought it upon himself. And then when he snap and go crazy, he's still wrong. You've been taught.